Hello. My design proposition responds to SDG 5, gender equality, with design solutions and proposals to focus on the confidence and self-promotion of women within the context of the Australian workforce, whose users will be focused on professional Australians looking for career progression. Currently, the gender pay gap within Australia sits at 13%, as found by the ABS. It has been found that this remaining pay gap has proven to be remarkably persistent. The wicked problem has multiple facets and causes for this unbudging pay gap, one being the bias within the workforce being placed on women and the lack of self-confidence they find themselves to have. This has the impact of women not self-promoting due to a lack of confidence and then therefore the penalties that come with it. The double standard for self-promotion renders it more acceptable as a strategy for men, whilst women who self-promote are viewed as less likeable. Self-promotion is vital for career progression and success, although women experience social and economic backlash for self-promotion. This is the area and direction I'm taking this project. My first precedent is an interactive web page hosted by and designed by Xerox, an interactive design platform, highlighting the inequality within design industry in America, stating equal pay, equal representation, equal opportunity. Think that these are a given in the professional design world? Think again. In some ways, design in 2020 is still in the dark ages. I wanted to look at how we can take this element of women struggling to find themselves in high positions in the workforce and to create a system to combat this. Therefore, my first design is a system that will be implemented into companies. The idea that is, in theory, the last Friday of every month, when employees log on to their workplace system, they have to fill in a recognition file system. They have to self-promote before they can peer promote, seeking to provide women with the confidence to self-promote. It would also create a database for the company. Then when employees sit for reviews, they can bring up this bank of data from both peer promotion and self-promotion, essentially allowing women to ask for pay rises and have evidence why they should receive them. My second precedents are that of the Australian gun reform of 1996 to 97 and Icelandic gender equality laws. By looking at Iceland, which is the leader of gender equality within the world, I was able to see the steps taken to bridge the gap. Whilst looking at Australia's gun reform policy, one can see how drastic and quick change can be implemented within the Australian landscape. Therefore, this enables a world in which we can see that change can be implemented fast. Due to this, I looked at creating a campaign which took inspiration from the work of Barbara Kruger and looked to call out the government to do more when it comes to gender equality within Australia. I understand that I cannot pass bills and create laws, but as a designer I can seek to incite change. I decided to use famous women within paintings as they are easily recognisable and generally do not require any cultural knowledge to understand who they are. I made up a generalised stereotype quotes and placed these over their eyes to grab attention as well. This would be a campaign which calls on the government to do more in terms of assertive action. Pink was used as generally this is associated with girls and women. My third precedent is a research mapping and visualization I constructed from the information I found within these journals listed on the screen. The mapping seeks to visually convey how all of these different elements that are causing a gender bias, inequality, and bias within the pay gap are linked. From this, I devised an app which acts as a pay database. Users will anonymously input data surrounding their job, title, location, gender, and salary. They can also input their company with discretion, years of experience, etc. This is then placed and create a database which will reflect back to you on how your salary compares to others. There's an inclusion of suggested job ads in which after inputting your information you can upload your resume and the platform will feed back a handful of jobs which you are qualified for. This has been made as a direct relation to women being paid less than men for not having the confidence to ask for more, and also the fact that women are generally not apply for a job unless they fit 100% of the criteria, therefore seeking to break and change all of these elements which are impacting the gender pay gap. Thank you.